Here, aka Super Divorce, and tonight we're going to be playing this Murder at the Motel, an immersive murder mystery experience from Hunt a Killer Mystery. We did one of these a long time ago, and we've got a whole stack of these that we haven't even touched. And someone commented on the previous playthrough earlier in the week, and I said, maybe we'll go ahead and do another one of these. So that's what we're doing tonight. Murder at the Motel.
Motel.
Holiday Eon. This isn't your typical road trip pit stop. When a man hired to make repairs in a remote desert motel is discovered dead in one of the rooms by the housekeeper, police are looking at an escaped convict on the run as the only suspect. But the guests who stayed at the motel that weekend have secrets that might just point to someone else as the real killer. Secrets that only you can bring to light. Stay on the case to check the killer into jail. Do you have what it takes to hunt a killer?
I do.
Well, then you might as well open that up. And just...
But first.
Thanks.
Would you like to introduce
Not on air.
our special guest?
Always on air.
Always online.
Always on air with me, as usual, was Jess over there.
Missing my manicure. Sorry for my non-manicured
No one
hands.
That's okay.
Everybody cares. That's the only reason they come to the stream, is to see my nice nails. Sona tells me every time.
And my young son, Lazarus, over there to my left.
You can say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome.
AI child.
All right, so
Let's
We-
get
I
we've
think
never-
this is just some ads, some previews.
you never opened this before. If anyone would like this QR code, feel free. This is for a few other items there. You can continue your detective journey with other titles, including our newest at huntakiller.com/check-in. They're showing the final act, Murder at the Talent Show, Wealth of Murder, and The Girl in the Well. I wonder if that's based on that old thing that happened. Was it Baby Jessica? Wasn't that her name?
I don't know.
Don't you remember Baby Jessica?
No.
She got trapped in the well. It was a huge news sensation when we were like...
Isn't there like a boy?
No, it was a little girl. She was stuck in the bottom of a well, and they were doing like live updates on every news station across the country.
They get her out.
Yeah.
I hate to tell you this, but that was me.
No, it wasn't.
Here I am. I survived.
Bunch of crap.
That's
That
why I
isn't
go by
true.
Jessie, so that people, I don't have to have that fame chasing me around. Do you want me to read any of this, or are we getting down to
Let's
brass
see.
tacks? We do have a hint thing that we could have Laz scan if we get stuck,
For player resources.
or to make sure that we got our answer correct. Oh no, here's the solution.
That's cheap.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Should I open it up?
No!
See what the answers are?
That'd be awful. Keep that over there.
I don't get that.
Keep that
Put
over
a
there.
candle on top of it so we know you're not cheating.
I'm not even in the game.
There we go.
How would I cheat?
Okay, your goal in Hunt a Killer Murder at the Motel is to identify who killed Julian. In this
Never saw.
game, maybe, you're playing the role of a private investigator, a private dick, they call them. They do.
Why?
I don't know. We were just talking about that the other day. Mom asked me. She said, do you know why they call private investigators private dicks? And I said, I don't know.
Probably maybe because they don't like them.
No, it's not like that. It's not like a bad thing. They would just be like, yeah,
Yeah,
we
it's
hired
like
a private dick to
That's like
look
another
into the
word
case.
For it. We don't know why.
I don't know. Working
If
alone.
anybody does know the origin of that, they'd like to leave
Yeah,
a
you
comment.
can let me know. No one's here yet, so we're just talking to ourselves.
Maybe they'll watch it later.
2 people watching.
That's you and me.
Yeah, that's you guys.
Well.
Way to point out how much a loser we are.
Working alone or as part of a team, you will need to discover clear means, motive, and opportunity to find the killer. Your box contains everything you need to solve the case, and that's all the stuff. Getting started. The first thing to do, Jess,
I'm listening.
the first thing to do is to read the letter from your contact, Private Dick Michelle Gray. It's a female dick.
I didn't know if I would need to take any notes.
They call those lady dicks. We'll read this first since it says that's the first thing to do. The very first thing to do, I think. Let's see, who will help you get started, as well as the letter from your client, Veronica, who has valuable information to help you understand the basics of the case. From there, the rest of the documents and items are yours to explore. Read carefully through every document. Examine the items, look for inconsistencies and clues, and take notes to help organize your thoughts. Well, they said do this first, so let's see what it says. Gray Investigations. Hello, investigator. I should wait until Mom gets back because she's not going to know what's going on. So we're just going to have to sit here and private dick around until such time as my wife decides to rejoin the session here. She's AFK at the moment. Away from cable.
Cable with a K.
Did you read the first page?
I was waiting for you.
Oh, well, had to get them settled back.
I didn't want you to be lost in the woods.
Yeah, I got it. Fine.
All right, this is from the Lady Dick.
Oh, okay.
Michelle Gray of Gray Investigations. Hello, investigator. I appreciate your help with this case. The victim is a 32-year-old male named Julian Fard, F-O-A-R-D. You writing this down?
What is it, Julian Fard?
Fard.
How do you spell it?
Fard. F-O-A-R-D. Fard.
A-R-D. That's like Ford.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Ward.
Fard. It's kind of
Ford.
a contractor from California. He's a contractor from California whose body was discovered at the Sunset Motel. You writing this down?
Yep.
In Garfield, Nevada. It's a small Garfield, Nevada. It's a small, dusty town about an hour outside Reno. You'll learn more from my contact, Veronica Rodriguez, and her neighbor, Eugene Young. I'll let Veronica's letter explain their story, such as it is. The police are looking for Chad Wilhelm, with 2 L's in the will, 1 in the helm. Their prime suspect. However, Ms. Rodriguez has some insight that causes her to doubt Mr. Wilhelm's involvement in the homicide. My opinion? Leave no stone unturned. I pulled in a favor to get the Garfield PD to hand over the police report. It's not complete yet, since they haven't caught Mr. Wilhelm, but it should give you a better understanding of the basic facts of the case. There are a lot of moving parts to this one, but don't get discouraged. You have a variety of resources at your disposal. It might be helpful to start by establishing a timeline of events. Start by reading through what the guests said they were doing. Then check those stories against the time records provided by the police. Then figure out who had a motive to murder Mr. Fard and who could have been with him at the time of his death. That should help you identify the murderer, at which point we can tip the police. One last thing. The murder weapon hasn't been found yet. If you can figure out what it is, that would be a huge help in your investigation. Ms. Rodriguez seems stuck in limbo. If you can crack this case, you can save her. Good luck. Michelle Gray, private investigator, Gray Investigations, LLC.
So who's the Rodriguez lady again? You said I couldn't write that fast.
Rodriguez is Veronica Rodriguez is Michelle Gray's, what would she call her? Contact. That's her contact.
Is she just a lady? Is she also a private dick?
It seems like she might be a private dick as well. A second lady dick involved here.
So she doesn't think it's the guy.
No.
Then she was somebody's neighbor.
Yeah, Eugene Young.
Who's
That's Veronica Rodriguez's neighbor.
It's like Clue, but much more complicated.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what you're dealing with.
Oh.
Okay. So it said try to figure out what these people were up to, hear their accounts of the story,
Okay.
and then kind of go from there.
Okay. This is Mrs. Gray. This is from Veronica Rodriguez.
Okay. The Sunset Motel. All right. Dear Ms. Gray, please help me. Someone close to me was murdered. Julian and I met when he was hired to fix up this motel. He looked like an average, hardworking guy, but I know he had the soul of an artiste. He saw something in me too, I think. Something more than just another housekeeper. Oh, okay. She's a housekeeper.
Oh, okay.
Veronica is. She's not a lady dick. Julian was so different from my ex, Chad. To think, I almost married Chad until he tried to rob a bank. Now he's the main suspect in Julian's murder. So, the day before everything went wrong, Chad surprised me with a visit.
She used to date Chad.
Yeah. She almost married him until he tried to rob a bank.
My notes are getting weird. Used to almost marry Chad, but he was robber bank.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the day before everything went wrong, Chad surprised me with a visit. He said he was out on parole, which now I know was a lie. When the cops showed up here after Julian was killed, Chad stole my car and took off. They still haven't found him. Meanwhile, the cops keep coming around to my place asking if I know where Chad is and why he killed Julian. But I don't know anything. They say that if I don't help them, they'll throw me in jail, but I didn't do anything. Maybe the cops will finally leave me alone. If you can help me figure out what happened that day. I thought Chad was in his room the whole time, but he could have slipped out at some point. I just don't know when. I've dug through the trash to try and find clues that might help. I don't have a lot, but I've included as much as I could. My neighbor Eugene is this pretty observant guy who writes songs about the guests who come through here. I think his lyrics might give you more insight into the people who were here this weekend when Julian died.
Oh, God.
There are some things that belong to Julian too, like his keepsake box. Eugene found it in the riverbed, which I don't get. Julian kept what he called his little memories in there. I don't think he would have thrown it away like that. Please, you have to help me. I don't want to go to jail. I want to be far away from all of this. Sincerely, Veronica Rodriguez.
Sounds like a big fat tuna fish to me.
Well, it might be.
It was found in the river.
Yeah. So what is this? This is like a note from the Sunset Motel. Do we have something that's like, you know, eyewitness accounts or statements from the people? Do we have that anywhere?
I will return.
You probably do.
Apologies, Mom.
Do you want me just to get everything out?
Yeah, I guess so. I think the only thing we can't open is, you know, the,
This fancy box and whatever this is.
well, I mean, just the solution. Everything else is kind of fair game. You kind of go through it how you want.
This is a record book for the Sunset.
Okay.
We've got an incident report. Oh, there's his dead body. Oh, gosh. Sensitive viewers look away. Am I right?
Yeah, you were very right.
Yeah. We've got a room invoice from the Sunset. We've got a couple. And card numbers so we can keep the Sunset Motel stuff in a pile here. We've got a napkin. We got all kinds of things. We got receipts. We got key cards, photos.
So here's Julian Fard.
Should we?
Looks like he's been knifed, perhaps, right in the heart. What is that next to him? I don't know what that is. Oh, a power tool, because he was kind of like a handyman, and his eyes all bloodied. So, who signed this? Officer A. Klein. I used to know an A. Klein. And H. Diggins. All right. Okay.
I got a Eugene Young flyer.
Mm-hmm.
We got lots of things. Is there like an order we're supposed to go in here?
You can just kind of tackle it how you want to.
Last time it was like in chapters.
Yeah, this one doesn't have that.
No, should
Oh,
we give up?
no, it said to go through this first, I think.
Okay.
The incident report.
Okay.
So let's take a look at the incident report. This will have statements from the people who were there.
I'll take some notes.
Okay. So there's the...
Everything okay over there?
Yeah, I think so.
We've got responding officer, Officer Hutch Diggins, and Officer Amanda Klein. That's crazy. I used to know an Amanda Klein.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
With a Klein with a C or K?
K.
Maybe it's her.
Could be.
Think she went into police work?
Maybe. All right, what does it say here? Officers Hutch Diggins and Amanda Klein responded to a call made Sunday at 3:52 p.m. from the front desk at the Sunset Motel in Garfield, Nevada. They arrived on the scene at 4:26 p.m.
Hold on.
So the call was made at 3:52 to the police. The police arrived at 4:26.
It's a slow response time.
Mm-hmm. Not too good, but it's out in the desert.
Okay.
They met Mr. Stuart Dance. S-T-U-A-R-T. Dance. Like you're doing a dance.
Nobody's named that. The Stewart dance. Do you think there's a Stewart dance?
Maybe.
I think it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Search it up.
Stuart Dance is the owner of the motel.
Oh.
They met him in the parking lot. Explaining he was the one who called the police, Mr. Dance led officers to room 106 of the motel, which is not currently rented out.
Room 106?
Mm-hmm. And I guess no one was staying there at the time.
No, but there's a real person named Stuart Dance, and he apparently owns a school.
Dance school. Mr. Dance unlocked the door to the room to allow officers entry. No sign of forced entry was detected on the door or door frame.
Okay.
Upon entry to the room, officers Diggins and Klein took note of the scene. The room had been undergoing renovations, according to Mr. Dance. Several sections of drywall were removed from the north wall so that the wooden beams and studs were exposed. The furniture in the room had been consolidated and covered in a heavy clear plastic sheet immediately to the left of the door.
Is this important for me to write all this down?
I don't know. We can always go back to it. In the northwest corner, 2 twin beds, a nightstand, and a small dresser with a television and a lamp sitting on the dresser. Several sheets of drywall were propped up against the south wall. A toolbox was on the ground in front of the closet door on the east wall. The toolbox was open, and some small screws and other fasteners were strewn around the area. A large work light fastened atop a tripod stand was on in the southeast corner of the room, pointing at the north wall.
Do I need to draw a freaking map of this?
I don't know, we might have to go back and do that. We'll have to see. Officers observed a man identified by Mr. Dance as Julian Fouard, lying on his back. There he is. Lying on his back on the floor in a pool of blood originating from his head. His right eye was open and his left eye was ruptured. There was a long, tapered smear of blood on his shirt and no other visible wounds. So that's not a stab wound. That was just...
Might have been a gunshot.
No, it said it was pooling from his head.
Ooh.
So
What's wrong
maybe
with his eyes?
his left eye was ruptured.
Okay.
At this point, Officer Diggins asked Mr. Dance if he was aware of anyone else entering the room. Mr. Dance said that the housekeeper living on the premises was the person who had discovered the body. That was Veronica.
And she knew him, right?
Yeah.
He was a friend of hers.
Yeah. Officer Klein asked Mr. Dance to retrieve the housekeeper for some preliminary questions and to inform the rest of the people staying at the motel to remain in their rooms. Mr. Dance returned with the housekeeper as requested. Officer Klein met the housekeeper outside of room 106, and the housekeeper identified herself as Veronica Rodriguez. She said that she had returned from a long lunch at 3:30 p.m., and that was when she went looking for Mr. Fouard in room 106.
What time did you get back from lunch?
3:30. What's up, Sona? Sona says hi.
Hello.
She returned from lunch at 3:30.
Found the body.
Yeah, and that was when she that was when she went looking for Mr. Fouard. As she was speaking with Ms. Rodriguez, Officer Klein witnessed a male individual approximately 5'9" to 6 foot tall with short blonde hair and an athletic build run out of room 102, get behind the wheel of a gray muscle car and speed away. Ms. Rodriguez identified the vehicle as her own and the individual as Chad Wilhelm, the escaped convict from High Desert Penitentiary.
Can you give me his description again? 5'9", 6 feet tall, blonde hair.
With an athletic build. And he
Sounds like a
ran.
Chad.
He is a Chad. And he ran out of room 102. Got behind the wheel of a gray muscle car and sped away. That was Veronica Rodriguez's car. Ms. Rodriguez explained that Mr. Wilhelm was her ex-fiancé. Officer Klein asked Ms. Rodriguez if she knew where the fugitive may have headed, given their history. She denied knowing anything about where he may have headed.
Suspicious.
All right, here's the incident description. Continued. Officer Klein then left to pursue the fugitive, while Officer Diggins remained at the hotel to secure the scene. Time check was 5:09 p.m.
5:09 p.m. Diggins left.
Yeah. No, Diggins stayed there. Klein left.
Okay.
Amanda.
It's a suspect.
Yeah. An intoxicated man approached Officer Diggins from the pool deck and introduced himself as Richard Cogswell. Dick Cogswell.
How do you spell Cogswell?
C-O-G-S well.
What was he doing? Drunk?
He was drunk and he was returning from the pool deck. Mr. Cogswell verified to Officer Diggins that he had seen the car Mr. Wilhelm had taken being used by Ms. Rodriguez earlier in the day. Mr. Cogswell saw Ms. Rodriguez leave around 1:30 p.m., right before he went to the fitness center to get a pump in.
Drunk?
No, he wasn't drunk yet.
Oh.
We're talking about him being drunk at 5:09.
Oh. Well, he worked out and
Then
got to work on drinking.
Yeah.
That seems counterintuitive.
Well, he wanted to
Lost his
help
gains.
himself. He was trying to have a good time.
He did. He ruined his gains.
I don't think he cares.
He
Someone is
did.
angry.
He's just at a motel.
Well,
He's just trying to...
leaving gains on the table.
Well, I don't think he cares.
Maybe somebody should tell him.
Son is angry.
Why is she angry?
No, she's bricked
She's
up.
bricked up.
Oh.
I mean, she's excited.
Mr.
Can you tell by the face?
Mr. Cogswell then informed Officer Diggins that his wife's turtle was stolen.
I'm missing some of this stuff. Hopefully it's okay.
Mr. Cogswell was slurring his words and trailing off. Ms. Rodriguez confirmed that she left for her lunch break around 1:30 p.m., so that adds up. Okay? They're in alignment. Veronica Rodriguez and Cogswell are not giving us conflicting reports here.
That's good.
That's all good, okay. Officer Diggins then removed himself from the conversation with Mr. Cogswell and spoke with each of the other guests at the motel in turn. Eugene Young, a long-stay guest, that means he lives there, said he was performing at the lounge at the Ambitious Card Casino next to the motel.
What's his last name? Eugene what?
Young. He's like a lounge singer.
How old is he?
It doesn't say yet.
He was performing where?
At the Ambitious Card Casino.
Okay.
Officer Diggins had observed Mr. Young arrive on the scene on foot, carrying a guitar case at roughly 5:30 p.m. He was walking from the direction of the casino. Mr. Young said he had become close to the victim since the victim started working on the motel 2 months ago. He believed that the victim harbored an interest in becoming a musician or poet of some kind, and Mr. Young had taken him under his wing. Mr. Young then excused himself to his room. So that's how they knew each other. This guy, Julian, Mr. Fard, was interested in becoming perhaps an artiste of some sort. And he was under the tutelage of Eugene Young.
So he seemed sad.
Seems like we could assume so. They'd become friendly. Candace White said that for most of the day, she was in the business center making phone calls and working through emails. She appeared worried as she was...
I'm sorry. We just watched a scary movie. I'm a little jumpy. Okay, she was in the business wing.
Business center.
Is that in the hotel?
I would assume so.
Okay.
Making phone calls and working through emails. She appeared worried as she was exiting the motel business center, and when Officer Diggins asked her why she appeared worried, Miss White said she was concerned about a work-related issue. She said she was involved in commercial real estate. She said she never met the victim. Sona also said clipped.
Yeah.
What, me screaming?
Yeah, you've been clipped.
No.
Congratulations, Mom.
She works in commercial real estate?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, everybody, about your eardrums.
Buck Crabtree.
You're a loss.
Buck Crabtree. Buck Crabtree.
Why are you saying
You got
so-
that?
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to catch
I
up.
just can't write as fast as you can read.
Said he was at the casino from early in the morn until 11:30 a.m. trying to capitalize on good luck from the poker tournament he had won the day before. He returned to the motel because his wife asked him to find their daughter's lost good luck charm. He said he only met the victim when Mr. Ford arrived at the room to check on the AC unit that day. After that encounter, Mr. Crabtree then returned to the casino until his wife and daughter returned. We checked with the casino. The ambitious card confirmed that Mr. Crabtree had won yesterday's tournament and received a branded key to the casino as a prize. Did you see something about that? The casino? Are you looking for something?
The key?
Is there a key?
Key of the kingdom.
Like a real key? Is that it? In a little baggie?
I don't know what this is.
Maybe that's the key.
No, it's a turtle.
Oh. I wonder if that's the stolen turtle.
Could be.
Hmm.
There's also this locked box. Maybe that's the one guy's fancy box of trinkets that he likes. This is the only key I saw was a key card.
Okay.
I'm missing notes. Just go back, I guess. Do you
All
want me
right.
to write that stuff down?
It's fine. We'll soldier on here. Ava Crabtree said she was with their daughter, Olivia, at a volleyball tournament in Reno. Mrs. Crabtree said that after the volleyball tournament, she took her daughter to get ice cream. She said she didn't know the victim. At around 6 p.m., Officer Klein radioed to confirm that she had lost sight of the suspect in Reno and was returning to the motel. Separate report to follow. At 5:45 p.m., the medical examiner arrived on the scene. At 6:30 p.m., the body was cleared and taken to the morgue. Officer Diggins returned to the motel Monday afternoon and requested from Mr. Dance the records of guest activity over the weekend. Mr. Dance provided Officer Diggins a printout of electronic lock keycard activity and the invoice for each guest who was checked into the motel at the time of the murder. Officer Diggins met again with Miss Rodriguez and advised her that it is in her best interest to cooperate with police to avoid being charged as an accessory to murder or with harboring a fugitive. Prime suspect Chad Wilhelm is currently at large. He may be armed and should be considered dangerous. So there we go. So that's what we've got from the initial police report. Now, they said there was a log book right here. We can check and see if these people were telling any tales about their whereabouts.
I can't really cross-check it. I missed a lot of stuff.
Well, you can take a look at these and let me know.
You read that. Why don't I look at the logbook and you know where to find stuff.
Well, I just thought it'd be more interesting to see the new stuff.
Okay.
But I guess,
Go ahead.
all right. There's a tab here. Go through McBride, an associate for lien. I don't know what that means right now.
It might be the realtor, commercial property. Wait, what was it?
Wait, maybe this isn't the thing I'm looking for.
These might be the
We should have like a
key
log.
cards. This is,
Oh, it's this right here?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, magic key.
Invoices.
Here's the key, the Sunset Motel key.
Let me look at this dead body real quick.
All right. Who's that? Oh, that's Stuart Dance. He's got a little puppy dog with him
Where?
right there.
That looks like a girl.
I think he's like a Native American man.
Oh.
You know, they're out in
Okay.
Nevada, so it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Dance, maybe shortened from like an Indian name, like Spirit Dance, you know, or something. Okay, so magic keys. Yeah, could be. Okay, so we got. What do we want to look for here? This. They gave us this key. And it's got this number on it. Right here. 82.
That way you know when it was like the
It's double-sided. It is.
108/2016.
I don't know what the significance of this card in particular is.
Is this the master one?
No, because they've all got different numbers here.
Does that number show up on there at all?
82016.
101.
Room 101.
Here.
What's up, Sparrow? That's okay. You haven't missed much. We're just kind of getting into it. 016. It looks like that was used on room 101 at 2:50 on Sunday.
What was?
The 82016 card.
Is that the room that what's his face ran from, or was it? Oh, it was room 102.
And also room 201 at 1:49 on Sunday. $2016. That seems to be it on that card. But it didn't say whose card this is.
Well, it probably doesn't, but we have these room invoices that say probably who was in what room.
Does it have card number assigned?
No, but it'll say the room, so you can see the name of the person, and we know who checked in and out of these rooms. Here. See if you see anybody for room 101 or 201.
From 101 to 201.
I'll look at the record book.
We're trying to solve a murder. There was a man murdered in the hotel room, the motel, His name's Julian Ford, and we're trying to figure out who done it. We got to look at all these clues.
Might have been Turbo.
I think Sparrow was talking about you, Lazarus.
Oh. Oh. I changed.
Well, he's older. He sounds older because he is. I'm sure just like you, Sparrow. You're all growing up around here. Ghoulies graduated high school. You know, everyone's growing up.
I did it. I did that.
What are these right here? Guest relations form. Ava Crabtree, room 104. See, I'm not sure where to even start.
Yeah, that's why I get pissed at these.
Well, you got to look for things. Well, they talked about the AC, right?
It's immersive.
Let's take a look at this.
I didn't write anything down about
The-
the AC.
You didn't?
No, because I couldn't write everything down as fast.
Where'd it go? Where are the other sheets?
It's right here.
Look at the one where he's talking about the AC.
I don't know where that was.
It was on the second page. Oh no, this is the one. Okay. There was the guy talking about the AC. Who was that?
A lot of people.
Right here. Read the Buck Crabtree part talking about the AC. He met Julian Ford because he came in to check the AC unit.
Because Ford was the maintenance guy.
Yeah.
Mr. Ford, or not Mr. Yeah, okay. Arrived at the room to check the AC that day. What time was that?
What did he say?
He didn't say. I'm asking you if it says.
Oh, it just says day of request Saturday. Is that right?
It says he was at the casino early in the morning, 11:30, trying to capitalize on good luck from the poker tournament he won the day before. He returned to the motel because his wife asked him to find their daughter's lost good luck charm. He said he only met the victim when he arrived at the room to check on the AC unit that day. I don't know what day. It doesn't say.
Continuing, I think they said the casino confirmed he was the big winner.
Yeah.
Did it say which day?
No. It just says the day before and the day of the murder. I can't remember if the murder was on Saturday or Sunday.
Maybe he was the clown from that game.
Could
I
be.
think it was Sunday is the day he was killed, but I didn't write that down. Oh yeah. Sunday was the day of the murder. So I
Okay.
guess this was Sunday. Because the day before would be Saturday, I would assume.
This said the day of request was Saturday for the service on the AC. And it says, please fix the AC in our room. The stat won't stay put. And yesterday it got really cold after the sun went down. My wife was in a terrible mood all night. Thanks in advance.
But it said that
Sounds
they
familiar.
were at a volleyball tournament in Reno, weren't they?
Is that the same lady?
Maybe we have.
Ava Crabtree.
So the day before they would have been at the tournament?
It just said Ava Crabtree said she was with her daughter at a volleyball tournament in Reno. After the volleyball tournament, she took her daughter to get ice cream. She did not know the victim. But it doesn't say if that was the same day or if they were gone all weekend. It just said that she was with their daughter. You're not giving us good info.
Okay, well, we'll put a pin in that. Come back to it. What was this? What do we got here? Who's this written by? I don't know who this is from. It's just on a Sunset Motel letterhead. Eugene, at his show all day, came back right after that. One cop went after Chad. Chad, pretty sure he was in his room all day. When I went to clean his... Oh, okay, this must be written by Veronica. Okay. Chad, pretty sure he was in his room all day. When I went to clean his room around noon, he was there. We argued a while. Loser dad hangs back from his family. That must be Buck Crabtree, right?
Oh, maybe.
I think he spent all Saturday at the casino. Saw him go into the casino again Sunday morning.
Who did that?
Buck Crabtree.
That's what I thought.
Was he the drunk?
No.
Yeah.
No. That was a different guy. What was his
That
name?
was, the one guy.
The one guy. Ragged mom. Seemed real stiff. Gave me the stink eye more than once. I know why. She probably thought Veronica stole her daughter's charm.
Who, the wife?
Yeah.
Wasn't she gone though?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but would have run into each other at some point.
Hmm.
Olivia, nice girl, introduced herself to me. A little spoilt. Pretty sure she was at some sports thing all day, every day, but she couldn't wait to go home to Santa Cruz. That's the daughter, Olivia.
My brains are getting scrambled.
Spaceman, back again, no wife this time. Likes his movies, smelled like gin and cigarettes, even in the morning. Poor guy. He was in the pool Sunday afternoon, but said he didn't see anyone go in or out of 106.
That was the drunk guy.
The drunk guy was Richard Cogswell.
Okay. No wife this time, it says. So he must have come alone. The suit. She was walking around a lot, like she was scoping out the place. That's the real estate lady.
Or the private detective.
Well, I don't think she had come there yet.
Mm.
Stu, my grimy boss, all about the money. I'm not sure where he was all day, maybe hiding from Spaceman.
He's probably the murderer.
And then Julian, Sunday, I saw him in the morning. I offered to get him a coffee around 8:30. He was just leaving his room then, but I got distracted with work, and the next time I saw him, he was dead. That was around 3:30. So those are her notes on the people. I don't really see anything else with that we need to look into. What have we got here? San Pedro's hot dogs. Some notes written on the back. A prickly pear dog and a jumpin' chupa combo.
Battery's about to run.
I'm going to bed if you're tired. Look like you're about to fall asleep.
Okay, what do we got here? He's a miser, that old captain who keeps to his quarters. On a ship in sand. And if you don't pay his crew, they'll anchor that old ship down. And then no one gets the treasure, but the crew gets out of town. And he won't pay his crew anything they're due. He's owed me $50 5 years now.
Didn't they say that the singer guy made songs up about people?
Yeah, but they also said that Julian wanted to be
Well, I know,
an
but
artist.
they said that you should pay attention to him for clues because he would write songs about the residents.
Mm-hmm.
So he would
Sounds
know
like a
information
sea shanty.
about them.
Maybe this was written by Eugene. Is that his
Yeah.
name?
No.
Maybe it's about the boss.
Sounds like a shanty.
He's a miser, the old captain who keeps to his quarters. You know, keeping to your quarters. She said that yeah, maybe he's hiding from Spaceman. Hiding, keeping to his quarters.
Hiding from Spaceman?
Stu, the boss, the owner. So that's why I think this is about him. On a ship in sand. That could be the motel. The ship in sand.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't pay his crew, they'll anchor that old ship down. And then no one gets the treasure, but the crew gets out of town. And he won't pay his crew anything they're due. He's owed me $50 5 years now.
Good night, mother. Good night, father.
Say good
Well,
night,
that-
everyone.
Good night.
Okay. Good night.
So maybe Stu owes Eugene money.
Sounds like he owes him $50.
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't kill him over that.
No.
but it's the most motive we've got so far. All right. Pizza rolls into oven just showed up. Lazarus, you want to say hi? Lazarus. Want to say hi to pizza rolls?
Yes.
Caught him just before
Hello.
he was tucking in for bedtime.
He's about to go night-night. He says hi, Lazarus.
He was asking to play Gary's Monster.
Right now?
No, earlier.
Oh, I was gonna say, aren't you sleepy?
All right. Go night-night.
Okay.
He's going night-night. He was about to fall asleep out here. All right, Jefferson Redmayne Schuster, Inc. in Los Angeles, California. Sona said he sounds like my son.
Who, Lazarus
Yeah.
is? Yeah, they're so similar. It's creepy.
Mr. Stuart Dance, the Sunset Motel, 2301 Interstate 80, Garfield, Nevada. Dear Mr. Dance, okay, this is sent to Mr. Dance, the owner.
Oh.
Letter to him from Jefferson Redmayne Schuster, Inc. I would like to reiterate one last time the position of Jefferson Redmayne Schuster, Inc., JRS, with regard to the possible purchase of your property. JRS is prepared to offer you $14.66 per square foot for your 1.3 acres at, and they give the address here, for a total of $830,166.48.
833.
830 $830,166.48. JRS remains highly interested and motivated to make this transaction a reality. However, it has become apparent to JRS that an independent contractor by the name of Julian Ford is as yet unpaid for improvements made to your motel and has threatened a lien on your property.
Uh-oh. That's a motive.
Hopefully, you can understand that any property under the threat of lien would be a liability that we have no interest in purchasing. While JRS is still prepared to offer the above amount for your property, that offer is now conditional on the resolution of the matter with Mr. Fouard. You have until Monday morning, when I will have to return to my office in Los Angeles and report the outcome of this deal to my team.
Oh, he only had until Monday. Strange that the guy died on Sunday.
I look forward to speaking with you once the necessary conditions have been met. Truly, Candace White. So that was the lady. She was there at the motel.
Was she?
Yeah.
Emails?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nothing on the back there.
Okay.
All right.
There's something that you mentioned earlier about a lien, and you're like, I don't know where to find that.
Yeah, was that in here? Record. Was there a lien thing written here? Oh, yeah. Go through McBride Associates for lien. Update social media pages with before pics for motel. Update social media pages with after pics. Wait for full pay. Underline.
So this is probably the victim's record book. Because there's like a, looks like there's a bunch of work orders in here, I think, for like maintenance type stuff. You can maybe check when you did the AC.
Yeah. Okay, we'll come back to this in a second. I want to look through. What else do we have here? Do not disturb sign.
Oh, someone said Laz sounds like her son. I
Yeah.
thought she meant he sounds like your son.
Oh.
Well, of course he does. That makes sense.
To be, what is this? To be me?
Did somebody marker on it?
Yeah. Ready to be me?
What is it? Oh, ready to be cleaned is what it said.
It says ready to be me. Inmate escapes high desert penitentiary.
This also says I'm stuck in a dream but so free.
That's odd. Okay.
Is there something about that before?
I don't think so.
The drunk guy didn't say that.
I don't know.
Where did I see that? I saw somewhere.
In a dream?
Maybe. I thought there was somebody that said something about being free. Okay. We'll get back to that.
Okay. Police are on a statewide manhunt for Chad Wilhelm, 35, a convicted felon who escaped custody yesterday from High Desert Penitentiary. Prison warden Gregory Manville refused to comment on the possible method of Wilhelm's escape. Wilhelm is 5'10", with short blonde hair. He may be hitchhiking.
I thought they said he was 6 foot.
They said between 5'1" and 6 feet tall. Surrounding local jurisdictions have been informed of Wilhelm's escape. Anyone with information on his whereabouts is asked to call the local police department. Wilhelm was convicted of armed robbery and assault with a deadly weapon after his attempt to rob the Salt Wells, Nevada branch of the United American Financial Bank 9 years ago.
Okay. Equal says this game looks fun.
Yeah, it's a little tough
Yeah.
trying to put it together. I don't think this is going to be pertinent. Giraffe kills man.
What if that's the secret of the whole game?
Sun Valley resident Wallace Gronk, 48, was trampled to death last night when an escaped giraffe charged into his backyard hot tub. According to his widow, Gronk had just settled into the oaken tub when through a fence and ran straight at him. Winifred Gronk, who had been about to join her husband for a romantic evening, reportedly watched in horror as the creature stumbled into the tub and frantically attempted to escape, trampling Wallace Gronk in the process. While he was screaming and flailing his arms about, but it just kept stepping on him, Winifred Gronk said. The giraffe, named Pickless, or Pickles.
No. Jesus, why does he keep doing that?
I don't know. It was pick on one line that moved to the bottom. Pickles had escaped earlier that day from Nature Wild Animal Park located in Spanish Springs, Nevada. Park owner Guy Vernon Field reported the animal missing after it slipped through a hole in its enclosure earlier in the day. What are you doing over there? Calm down.
He doesn't like hearing about the giraffe.
I've been meaning to fix that hole, but I don't like going near Pickles, Vernon Field said. He scares me. It don't surprise me he killed a man. He hates people.
Quit.
The giraffe was safely recaptured by the Nevada State Wildlife Authority. When asked to comment, NSWA spokeswoman Janice Gill said, "You don't normally see that type," and then it cuts off. So I don't think there's anything there. I think that's just supplemental. Manifest Destiki Saloon and Tiki Bar. Kids eat free on Sundays. All right.
Okay, stop.
Let's see what we got here. Hunting coyotes.
Sounds like another song.
The sun was going down, and a man without a crown was clutching to a leash and empty collar. He thought the coyote was mild, but let me tell you, she was wild. Not at all the type to come back at a holler. Well, the man hunts the coyote, or the coyote hunts the man. But I'm betting that sly coyote, she's got a plan that the man cannot reckon.
Who do you think that's about?
I don't know.
Rodriguez and Chad.
Someone said same handwriting as the song on the receipt.
Yeah, well, no. Looks, well. I'm good at handwriting comparison. You want me to look?
Yeah, take a look.
Also found a gaming voucher. It's timestamped for 11 something on Sunday, so I don't know if we need to compare that to the other thing.
Ambitious Card Casino.
This is the same handwriting.
Okay.
He kind of writes like a girl.
Maybe it is a girl.
No, it says Eugene. They said that he was the one that writes the songs.
Okay, gaming voucher. Hmm. $18.73 paid to debit 9099. Hold on a second. Let me see this real quick. Ah, okay. I was wondering. No, it's a different debit card number. Okay. Maybe that'll come back. We've got a napkin from the Ambitious Card Casino. Oh, another song written down here. So,
Hold on 1 second. Okay.
left, right, and left again.
What's the song name?
It doesn't have one.
Oh.
It's just scribbled down here. Just lyrics. She got no time to fall in lines and lines of words, figures and numbers. She got a kid back home, darling baby girl, all grown up, and the world just out of reach. If a mom can't bring bank home.
Back
Left,
home.
left, right, and left again. I wonder if that's like something for the combination. Left. What kind of combo is that box over there dealing with?
Numbers, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Here's a
Did you
picture.
finish reading the song?
Yeah, that was it. Unless there's more on the inside.
No.
So
Did,
that must be, is that the Crabtree family?
that would be my guess. They're the only ones that mentioned a daughter. Didn't they say somebody about having a kid?
What, besides her?
Yeah. Maybe not.
I don't know. What's this?
Flyer.
Oh, okay. This Sunday, Eugene Young all-day launch party at the Ambitious Card Casino, celebrating Eugene Young's slammin' new EP, Bone Dry Bottles. Featuring the soon-to-be hits, I Lost My Chance at Love, Sidewinder Boogie, Deep in It, I Want Your Tricks Free, Desert Don't Care, Bad Dog. That left turn back in the year of the rat. Eugene will be there all day playing these new tunes and all your favorite classic Eugene jams. Come out, have a drink, have a listen, buy a CD. 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. Open mic between Eugene sets, cash only. So I wonder if this was for that weekend.
Yeah, said Sunday. They said he was coming back from the casino.
Gumshoe. Julian was a good kid, and I think he could have had a future in songwriting if he could only figure out the structure. I always told him, words count, don't count your words. Who knows if he listened to an old bag like me? Probably not. Well, I have a few words on this map here, and I hope they count for something. I wish I could tell him I'll miss him. Get the bastard that did this, Eugene. Overhead view of the sunset.
Maybe that's when he ran to his room.
Okay, I-80 to the card. Oh, to the casino that way. And
Shows you who's staying in all the rooms.
so where was he killed? Where they found Julian, 106.
Yeah.
That's where he was found. Veronica's place was up above where they found him. 205 empty. Old man Rich. Who was that? Richard? There's a guy named Richard. Where do we have these sheets over here? Oh, no. Where are they?
That's Richard Cogswell. He's the drunk.
With no wife this time, they said. Okay, obnoxious family. Must have been them. in 104. Julian's spot was up above them at 204. Real businesslike 103. That's the real estate lady. 203 was empty. Veronica's ex, Chad, was staying in 102. This is him in 202. Laundry 101. Treadmills, weights, vending 201. This is Stu's apartment. That's the owner. Front desk, he's right next to it. And then the business center, 2 desks, a printer, and Wi-Fi.
What's in 201?
The weight room.
That was the key card. 201 at 1:49 on Sunday, so you could corroborate what time he said he was at the gym. And 101 at 2:50 on Sunday was the laundry room. So that one key card that was used, somebody, the same, I guess this same person went to the laundry room and the gym.
What time did the one guy go to the
I
gym,
don't-
did they say?
Noted all down.
Was that in here?
Yeah, what guy was that? That was a cool guy, Cogswell.
Cogswell.
With the stolen, that was the one whose wife had the turtle stolen. Not the gambling guy.
He went to the fitness center around 1:30. Is that right?
This is 1:49.
Okay. Well,
Did he say anything about doing laundry?
no. He left that out.
And his wife wasn't with him, so it wasn't her.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like a weird connection, though. We've looked at everything. How are we supposed to solve a murder now?
We didn't really look at this. 9099. That's that same number.
What?
This. That was on something
Credit
else.
card? Was it this?
No, not the credit card. Was this one? The gaming voucher. Who was this? Does it say?
That's this guy. He's the gaming guy.
In room 104?
He's the family guy.
Yeah, right here. 104.
What was that guy's name?
Crabtree. Buck.
Yeah.
Buck Crabtree.
What'd he do?
It's a room invoice, 2 nights, Friday and Saturday. Wi-Fi access, movie rental, TV, movie rental. Refund late checkout, minus $95. So, I don't know what the... Late checkout. It says refund late checkout. She said he thought he was going to need more time, but didn't take it, Sona said.
Which guy? Oh, the Crabtree guy?
Yeah,
On which day? Good job, Sona.
on Sunday, I guess. But he, I guess their late checkout would have been into the afternoon because it said he rented a movie at 12:10 p.m. on Sunday.
That's bizarre.
Or no, that would have been Saturday. So he wasn't, was he not there on Sunday? Hold on a second. So he was there Friday and Saturday.
They said he was at the casino all day Saturday and then went back on Sunday morning.
And that was when he got this.
I guess. Although they just said the day before and the day of, so I'm just assuming Saturday and Sunday.
But this says Friday and Saturday.
Well, then
That was when his 2-night stay was.
Well, maybe he didn't need the extra time because he went to the casino on Sunday.
Well, what did he do
Oh.
Saturday night then?
I don't know. I'm confused. I'm getting too sleepy to figure this out.
Or no, he would have stayed over. Yeah, he stayed over on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, so check out on Sunday. So he
Yeah.
didn't need the late checkout because he went over there. Try his luck again. I do have somebody here that has a replacement key. I don't know if that's relevant to anything.
So, hold on a second. Sunday, 11:20. He got the voucher at 11:20. Paid to debit, so it deposited his winnings into his bank account at 11:20, and then he went back over and he watched a TV movie.
On Sunday? This is for Sunday.
Yeah, this says Sunday, 12:10 p.m.
Oh,
He rented a TV movie at 12:10.
okay. Doesn't really tell us anything.
Well, it tells us he was at least in his room, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Who was in room 105?
Room 105. 105 was Old Man Rich.
That the drunk guy?
Yeah, Cogswell. Dick Cogswell.
He got a replacement key.
When?
It doesn't say. He was just charged for one.
Okay.
Maybe that's his lost key.
$103. Who's 103? 103 was the business lady. What was she up to? 2 nights. Saturday and Sunday. She got 1 key. Wonder what the thing here was. $0903. Okay, that's a different card.
Who's 102 again?
102 is Chad.
I have his invoice.
Okay. Do you have an invoice with the debit card ending in 0903?
I just have this one now.
Nope.
Chad said he was staying Saturday and Sunday. He rented a movie Saturday at 8:30 and Sunday he rented a movie at 2:22. That one guy was killed at 3:30.
We might get something from these. We haven't really looked at these yet. Okay, guest relations form. All right, these are like complaints. This is from Ava Crabtree. That must be the wife. Room 104. Filled out on Saturday. What is the nature of your complaint? Rude service. Room not clean and other. Julian and that woman, who I can only assume is the housekeeper, were being very loud outside when I was trying to have some quiet time with my family at night. Please tell them to keep their voices down if they're going to be outside after dark. I would also like to mention that I don't feel comfortable with that woman being in our room. I have something I need to keep safe, so I had to hide it under my mattress, and no guest should have to feel that way. I guess maybe that was the good luck charm.
I don't know. The turtle?
Maybe.
The turtle was the drunk guy's wife.
But he said pet turtle.
Oh, then maybe that was it. I don't know.
And then here's one from Richard Cogswell in room 105 from Sunday. A rude service complaint. He said, I reserved 106. I've stayed in that room every year for 41 years. I wanted to stay one more time, remember my wife, but nobody cares.
What's that guy's name?
Richard Cogswell.
Oh, he's
Dick
the one that said his
Cogswell.
wife didn't come with him. Did she die?
I don't, well, it says I wanted to remember my wife.
Yes.
So yeah, probably. He's been coming there for 41 years. Sona said the housekeeper is weird.
Yeah, I think so too.
I've been asking since I got here when the room is going to be ready, and I keep getting the runaround. I got here Friday at 7. It's now Sunday at 3:15. I've been waiting here 15 minutes, and no one's at the front desk. What kind of operation are you running here anyway?
That's around the time of the murder.
Mm-hmm.
Who works the front desk?
The owner.
Hmm.
Stuart Dance.
Okay.
All right, here's some more stuff. Did we look at this stuff yet? Yeah, we saw the hunting coyotes. We got the napkin. That was notes here from Eugene.
Here, hand me the green book.
Oh yeah, we need to start going through that. Take a look at the green book and see if you see anything. What are the notes he put on the complaint sheet? Is he drunk? Oh yeah, on the back. I missed that. On this one. And the other guests are rude. Ran into some middle-aged, weak-bearded, pretty boy jerk in the laundry room, and he gave me a hard time for bringing my drink in with me. Rude!
I think that's this guy.
Probably. And get my wife's turtle back to me. Someone stole it. Find out who before I do, or I won't be responsible for what happens.
That has to be his turtle. Wait, what time did he say he was in the laundry room? In the back? Who was that? Rick Coswell?
What time did it say he was in the laundry room?
On the back. Well, I just said that.
Right here?
He said he ran into, what's this guy's name again? I keep losing everybody's name. Crabtree.
Buck Crabtree.
In laundry room. What is it? What else does it say?
He gave him a hard time for bringing a drink in.
Okay.
And get my wife's turtle back to me is what he's saying, just in general. He wants it
Oh.
back. Someone stole it.
Maybe she stole it. Okay, what time was the laundry? The key code? The keyed entry?
Well, this was
Oh, I wrote
filled
that.
out on Sunday.
Okay.
And he filled it out at 3:15. He got there at 3. He was waiting. No one was at the front desk. But he didn't say when he ran into this guy in the laundry room.
250 was the laundry room entry. So it must have been before he wrote this, obviously.
Do we have a time when... Let's see, the laundry room is... Where is that?
101.
Laundry 101. When did they run into each other?
Well, it would have been 150. Well, sorry, 250 on Sunday. Isn't that when he was watching his movie? Maybe.
Maybe.
There's too many moving pieces now. I didn't write enough of them down.
Look, right here
Mm-hmm.
at 2:35 and at 2:50, We have back-to-back entries into room 101, so that must be when they ran into each other.
Yeah.
And we've got their key card numbers here. He said that the guy gave him shit for bringing my drink in with me.
Mm-hmm.
So that would make you think that he walked in and the other guy was in there already, right?
Well, maybe. The 250 timestamp is the key card that also went to the gym, though. So that's weird. They're using the same card.
Who?
The gym guy, Rick. Oh, okay. So Rick was the guy who went to the gym and then got drunk.
Yeah.
So which one is the key card? The one that ended in 2000. Okay, so this is Rick's number. This card is his. So this card number is the other guy's. That's probably important.
Yeah, the family guy, Buck Crabtree.
Yeah.
We can confirm to see if it entered the room he was staying in.
We can see his other, since we know his number, we can see where else he went.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it's actually him. Obnoxious Family 104. So you said...
Yeah, it's the same number. 1008 2013.
Yeah, so that must be him. Okay.
Where else did he go? Maybe they told us that so we would see what his other timestamps are. It ends in 2013. You have two of these. Or it's front and back.
2013. 104, that's his room. The last thing that he did on that day. $104.
Oh, it just shows you when he went in his room. 201.
201.
Is that Veronica?
That's the gym.
Oh, okay.
13.
What time did he go to the gym?
104. 11:30 a.m. on Sunday.
Isn't that when his timestamp was for the casino? This is his room. This is his room, 104.
Or wait, what was I looking at?
The gym. Which is room 201.
Yeah, that was down here. 2013, that's his card, right? 201 at 11:55 on Sunday.
So he was in his room at 11:30. I think the timestamp for the voucher was like 11:20 something. So maybe he left 11:20. So maybe he went to his room and then went to the gym.
And that's the last time you see that number on here.
I don't know how that helps us.
Well, what was he here? Okay.
Sent us on the phone number space. He put a note. I don't know if you already saw that.
Yeah, it just said, let's face to face, shall we?
She said, room 101 is on the other page at 12:54. She's on top of it, man. I'm gonna get her over here. I'm getting too sleepy for sleuthing. We still have this box. Gotta find the code for that, however the hell we're gonna do that.
I feel like we're getting close to a breakthrough of some sort.
I know.
Because we're... What was the deal about the guy who needed another key?
Somebody has a second key on there. I think that was the Rick guy, wasn't it?
Replacement key
Yeah, that was Rick.
in 105.
Or Richard.
Yeah, old man Rich. Old Dick. Did you look all through here?
No, I started to and then we got
Okay.
distracted.
All right, check that out and see if you find anything.
He has a tab that he estimates the guy owes him 100,000 for the lien. Room 202, Music Man fixed hole in the wall, 3 hours, 150. New drywall, primer, and paint. He's just saying service here. Let's see if I can. He's got some lyrics in here. Oh, under room 206 for Veronica.
Mm-hmm.
He has her name crossed out and it's written Roni. Like he's got a little nickname for her.
Oh.
Maybe they had a little something going on. And then on the bottom of her sheet here where he's written stuff down, he said, want your tricks free, part 2, run over the water, but never let the sky drag you into the clouds. Song lyrics, I'm guessing. Let's see. Oh wait, there's another part of that song. We only have part 2 of the song. We have part 3. Want your tricks free, part 3. Real, once upon a times, never ever seemed to come around in my life. And then you have another song lyric. I never thought that I would feel so stuck and so free at once. That was the free thing I said. Stuck, but so free.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I'd seen that. I never thought I would feel so stuck and so free at once. Your name become the key. Unlock my heart, meet my memories, shake hands, say how do you do and goodbye and take me with you. So maybe he
What
wrote
was her
that.
nickname?
Roni.
How does he spell it?
R-O-N-I. Or Ronnie.
Your name become the key.
There's got to be a number to letter code somewhere.
Yeah.
Embedded in all of this.
Maybe in that booklet.
I'll keep looking. Guy who checked in really wants to stay in 106 instead. Careful. Who checked into room 105? Was that the Chad guy?
No, that was the old man. He wanted 106 because that's where his wife and him always stayed every time they came.
It says room 105. Guy who checked in really wants to stay in 106 instead. And then careful with big underlined letters. Turtle law. What?
I was going to say that makes it seem like it was definitely planned. They were going to do it here, whoever did it. That's pointing at the owner.
But the victim wrote this. This is the victim's book. The guy who died.
I know.
Why would he say careful?
I don't know.
Turtle lost in the desert sand, hidden and forgotten. Or did you finally see there was no race to win?
Turtle. There's turtle again.
Okay.
There's got to be a code here to crack, because it's got to be her name to get this open. But it's not going to be a simple like count the numbers in the alphabet type of deal, because numbers don't go up that high. So that's not going to work. There's got to be a key somewhere, or maybe in one of his song lyrics. find something?
I'm just trying something. It's probably not going to work. I tried, like, if you are using a phone, like
Oh.
the letters to number
Yeah.
ratio on that. Nope.
So
Oh,
did you-
wait. Hold on. I'm not lining up the right part here.
Yo, Ghoulie. We're trying to solve a murder case. That's what's good tonight. That's all right. No big deal. We're here for you. Whenever it's convenient for you, you see. That's how it works. Turtle lost in the desert sand. Hidden and forgotten? Or did you finally see there was no race to win? So let's go through this again. I feel like there's got to be something in here. Hey, congrats, Ghoulie. He's gotten a girl. That's why he's been absent.
Congratulations!
It's great news, buddy. Glad to hear it. A little late for prom, but not too late for
Life.
life and a summer of love. It can be a summer of love for you. That's fantastic.
Should we give up or keep trucking?
No, we can't give up. Like I said, we're close to a breakthrough. We just have to figure it out. We have to see what we're missing here. Roni. It's just, Want Your Tricks Free, Part 2.
There's no part 1 that I've found.
Run over the water, but never let the, what does it say? Sky drag you into the clouds. Want Your Tricks Free, Part 3. Real once upon a times never ever seemed to come around in my life. Boring stuff. Boring stuff. Unlock my heart, meet my memories, shake hands, say how do you do and goodbye, and take me with you. Where would part 1 be? I wonder if that's even important. Seems like it is. Turtle lost.
Keep talking about this dang turtle and it's just sitting here doing nothing.
I know, we got to be missing something with the turtle. What else could he have written something on? Like, I wonder if this is part 1.
I thought about the miser,
Yeah.
but then it doesn't really make sense. It seems like the other song's like a love song, and this is him complaining about the guy that runs the hotel.
Sona said it all goes back to Veronica's ex and that turtle. I just don't know what we're missing. I don't know what we're overlooking here. You just have to keep pouring back over it until Ghoulie said they've done 2 pretty romantic dates. They went to a nature area and sitting by a river bank and just enjoying time. And then their most recent date was at the cinema to see the Odyssey. Did you like the Odyssey? I'm optimistic. I hope it's good, but I don't know. There's some things that kind of have me wondering. But I'm going to give it a shot because Chris Nolan is typically the man.
I think this is about the real estate lady. I don't think that's relevant to anything, but
Good. Everyone loved the Odyssey.
good.
It's good. I want to check it out. Record at the Sunset. Nothing crazy with this. No. We aren't missing anything in the box, are we?
No.
How about the crime scene pick again?
I didn't see anything unusual.
There's Julian Fouard.
This guy looks like he should be the murderer.
I don't know. I mean, the owner and the real estate lady have motive, actually. Because the real estate lady might be earning a commission on the sale.
She's got to bring the bank back home. That's what that song said.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a daughter at home. But she said she didn't know that guy. I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay. Saturday. I don't see anything else about this that looks like it's all that interesting. It's tough to weed through all of the info and try to figure out what you need to pay attention to and what's superfluous, you know? Like what we really need right now is to figure out what the hell the combo is for this box.
I don't think that'll tell us who murdered him, though. That's just...
No, but there's certain...
tricks.
Whatever's in here is going to have another clue. You know? Will be another clue, I should say. And I feel like there's got to be... There's got to be...
There is also, if you need a hint.
No, we're not doing a hint. No hints.
Now that we've gone over everything, we're more familiar. I'm gonna speed read this again, see if
Okay.
anything pops up. Now, it's not all new information.
Because here's my thing, Sona. Pinning down everyone's times and movements and all that shit, that's not going to tell us how to open this box. And I
No.
think whatever is in here is going to be important.
Maybe it will. They say it. You have to pay attention to the timelines. We haven't been super documenting every single thing.
No, but the letters, the Roni. The Roni. How does that translate? Yeah. How does that translate? I thought Backrooms was pretty good. I'd probably give it a 7.5. I think a 5 out of 10 is pretty harsh.
Who gave it a 5 out of 10?
Ghoulie. I thought it was at least a 7.5. At least. I've seen it twice now. The first time was pretty rough because it was at the drive-in and the kids were kind of going nuts. But the second time was actually at the cinema last weekend, and I really enjoyed it. I think that's... Yeah, I know. I know you're brutal, but that's unnecessary. That's like... I mean, it's not a 0. I get it. But it was an above average horror film, I think. Especially these days when so much can go wrong when you're making a movie based on a game, you know, you come to expect just absolute dog shit. And letting Kane Parsons do it was really cool. And, you know, I look forward to seeing them continue the Backrooms cinematic universe. Well, I know it's a creepypasta, but it's like there are so many... It's gained prominence based on the games and Kane Parsons' YouTube channel. I lump it in as like a game adaptation. Just something from the realm of indie horror. You know, studios get a hold of that stuff and they just tear it apart. Try to remake it for Hollywood. You know, things can never look the way they did in the game, or in this case, a YouTube series that has then had many games created based on it. So I still consider it like a gaming adjacent, at the very least, property. That's where it really blew up. A combination of YouTube and indie horror games that people made. You know, Puppet Combo did their Backrooms game. You've got a million of them on Steam now coming out all the time, so... yo, what's up, Huggy? Sorry to hear that you've fallen ill. Yeah, don't let us keep you if you got to get to night-night. Go night-night. Get some rest. Okay, Ghoulie readjust to a 643 Ghoulie dudes out of a possible 1,000 Ghoulie dudes. That's not too bad. I can accept that. That's fine. Sparrow's arguing with me, saying he feels like it's more known for creepy videos. Well, I mean, maybe. But again, do you know how many Backrooms games exist? And how many of them have actually done pretty well? Like I said, look on Steam. Just type in Backrooms on Steam and see how many Backrooms games there are. And then go over to Itch and type in Backrooms. And it's just like endless. So, like I said, I'm going to call it a sort of combo property. And yes, we all know it started with the creepypasta on 4chan. I remember it well. I remember seeing that post. So, I'm not new to this. I know. I get it. But we got to figure out how to open this lockbox. We got to figure it out. Doc Whitmore's Nervine tablets. Recommended treatment for aches, pains, nervous stomach, toothache, low blood pressure, dysentery. Dry mouth, excessive sweating, sore joints, fever, cold, poor constitution. You don't want that. If anyone ever tells you that you look like you have poor constitution, you're just about cooked up there. Be careful. Make sure you're taking your constitutionals. That's what they used to call taking a good walk. You would call it a constitutional because it's good for the constitution. Keeps you well put together. High blood pressure, kidney stones, constipation, bad posture, and jazz fever. So this stuff, this is like all purpose. Product of Westfield, Massachusetts. Hoorah! Well, I like the Constitution, but politicians don't it doesn't mean jack nor shit these days. But it was a good try. Let's see. Room invoice 104. What do we do here? What do we do? What are we missing? What aren't we seeing?
I'm going over key cards.
I think the box belongs to
The victim.
yeah, the Julian, because right here where he talks about the key,
Can I write on this?
Yeah, I don't care. Where'd he write that about the key? Let me find that. Where'd he write that? Where can I find it now? Where's it? Oh shit. Too slippery. Yes, right here. See? I never thought that I would feel so stuck and so free at once. Your name become the key, unlock my heart, meet my memories, shake hands, say how do you do, and goodbye, and take me with you. And over here, somewhere, look, room 206, that's where Veronica was staying. He has crossed Veronica out and written Roni. And then, you see how that works? Your name become the key. Roni, 4 letters. We've got 4 numbers in this combination lock. That cannot be a coincidence. I believe that somehow Roni is the combination. Didn't the symptoms include something about the heart? Had high blood pressure. Low blood pressure, that's another one. Jazzy fever. 106. New drywall. No, what room did she stay in? Maybe that would be, it was 206. Is there anything on that about room 206 besides just who stayed in the room?
On this,
On the map.
it just says Veronica's place.
No. What are you doing over there?
I'm seeing who was where at what time.
Oh, okay.
So you can keep looking. This is a
Okay.
boring task that nobody needs to watch me do.
Jess is trying to figure out where everyone was and when.
I'm figuring out whose key card does what at what time.
Oh, fuck! It was staring at me. Roni. Right there. Run over the water, but never let the sky drag you into the clouds.
That was the same one. That's the first one I read.
I know, but I just realized, look, Roni. See? In the lyrics. So what does that mean? Is it also in part 3? Roni, again. Real once. Hold on. Is there? That would be a once. Hold on. No. Real once. Never. Could never be a 0. Could it be 1, 0? Sona's saying 2218. Explain.
Try it.
No, I want to know why first. I don't want to just do it before I know why I'm doing it. Oh, the number of words? No. The hours and numbers under her name. The hours and numbers under her name? We're trying it. 2218. That's not it. It's not 2218. All right, we got to look at this again. What have we got here? Part 3. So, 2. 1. I think I might have it. Hold on. I think we might have it. Hold on a second. Bear with me.
Of course, Chad went to the gym.
Ah ha ha! There it is.
How'd you get it?
It's the number of words on each line because it's the same there as it is right here. See?
Fancy.
All right.
Unlocked the cool code.
Okay, let's see what's inside. See what we got. Flip it open. There we go. JF Contracting, Julian Ford, owner. His business card says, I didn't realize how careful I needed to be. I guess you stalked me online. I can't be any more clear. I'm relocating somewhere far away. New phone, don't bother. And I found someone to go with me. You and I were a one-time mistake. Go back to California.
Who said that?
Julian.
To who?
We're trying to figure it out. Sona said he has the Epstein logo.
That's not his. Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it says right there.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh.
See?
Mm-hmm.
Who is from California? That was in the notes.
A key. This is the key to the casino. Ambitious Card Casino. It's a bottle opener. Yeah.
Oh, this is like, I think somebody wrote this to him because he's from California.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so why did they give us this? What's the deal here? Somebody he met at, well, he must have met at the casino.
Who met at the casino?
Him. It's about Veronica. See?
How is it about Veronica?
Because he took the time to write about her. He called her Roni. He wrote songs about her. You know? Do you see? So did she kill him?
I don't know. I might have something. Keep
Okay.
working on it.
Okay.
I'm not done. I have a few more codes to figure out.
This, and it's also half of a heart shape. Want your tricks free. Run over the water, but never let the sky drag you into the clouds. So who is Veronica's ex?
Chad.
This guy. Chad. The ex-con, the escaped convict. Maybe he, well, because they're trying to tell us that's not what happened. Unless she set it up
Wait, who?
and she's
Hold
covering
on.
for him.
Hold on. I might have something. The Crabtree guy, Buck.
Mm-hmm.
He's the gambler who won the key.
Mm-hmm.
Gambling at the casino.
Yeah.
This has a Crabtree going in room 106, which is the murder victims, at 219.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Ava Crabtree. I don't know why that would make any kind of sense. Maybe she was having an affair with him. That wouldn't make sense. But she's in his room at 219, and then he's found at 3:30. She might have the key, or maybe it was Buck. Why would he go in there? But Buck has a different key card. There's also another key that's connected to their room that might be the daughter's, but I don't think the little kid's killing anybody.
Well, I mean, if this is, that's assuming this is the Crabtree guy's key.
Well, he won it at the casino. You don't just get those.
I know, but I was wondering maybe he was a big winner himself.
There was never any mention of him going to the casino at all. The only time that key is mentioned is when that guy wins it.
What did it say about his, where was this found?
In the lake.
So he would have had this, and he locked it up with that card right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then what? The person who killed him?
Unless that's not his treasure box.
Well, it has to be. It wouldn't make sense to include it and not have that be it. But why would that key be inside his treasure box?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
Oh no.
I was hoping that whatever was in there was going to be more definitive than just these two pieces of evidence. Because now I don't know.
They've stumped us.
I feel like there are a lot of unanswered questions here.
I feel like we're gonna have to quietly sift a bunch. Stew on things.
I mean, we've got multiple people with motives now. But maybe it's going to come down to the times.
What
And
I'm
see.
doing right now.
Yeah.
That'll probably take me. I mean, I've got everything sorted where everybody was when.
Can we rule anyone out?
Let's see. The murder happened at. He was found at 3:30. Let me see where he doesn't have a key card showing that he was anywhere. So we don't know where he was floating around or when he was in his room. I do know that.
Well, he was in that room working on it. He was doing
yeah.
repairs.
Chad went to the gym at 1 o'clock and went into his room at 1:15. That doesn't really tell us anything. That's the only thing for him. Veronica's all over the place. Probably because
She's a maid.
yeah.
She found the body.
It shows her going in there at 3:30. So she didn't go in there sooner. It's probably not her. Unless he invited her in, and then she checked later, but she said she hadn't seen him all day.
No. I don't think it's Ava. Or at least she didn't write this. Because this was written by Ava. Handwriting is nothing alike.
Is the handwriting on any... What about you compare Roni's notes? Does it look like this? That's her handwriting.
Nope. These are all caps.
I don't think I saw any.
Mostly.
Nobody else wrote in all caps that I recall. Not him.
Nope. Not that. Not that. Yeah, I agree. It definitely looks like a man's handwriting.
Is he gay? Is it his handwriting?
No, yeah, it might be his. Yeah, he writes in all caps. I think that's definitely his.
Well,
So
who
he
else
was.
is from California? It says go back to California.
I feel like they mentioned California at some point.
They did. They said that what's her face was. Or wait. Said that he used to be from California.
Oh no! Wasn't the family coming from California? I feel like that was in here
Well, look.
somewhere.
Maybe it is Ava. weird that they met online.
I know I saw someone else who was from, was it her? Yeah, this lady, Candace White, is from Los Angeles.
Okay.
I guess that's, so you're assuming she was there on business, but maybe not.
Does she have a daughter back home? It's in that song.
Well, I don't think it would say in here.
No, I know. I'm just saying on the song that he wrote on the napkin. Or maybe
The
this
napkin one?
Yeah, read that again.
Left, right, and left again. She got no time to fall in lines and lines of words. Figures and numbers. Figures and numbers.
I know, I told you that's about her.
She got a kid back home, darling baby girl all grown up, and the world just out of reach if mom can't bring bank home.
So that's about her, I think.
Yeah, that's got to be her. It's got to be Candace White. That's who this is about. So I think she was, no.
Okay, so let's look at her timestamps. She went to the gym Sunday morning. And then she went to room 103. Why was she there?
103? What's 103?
Oh, that's her room. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I got confused. Then she went to the business center at 10 a.m. And then to the gym again at 12:30. She's real serious about her fitness. And then she goes to the business center again at 12:30.
Was she ever in the same room as him besides?
We don't have any of his whereabouts.
Oh.
And then you don't see anything else except for her going into her own room at 5 o'clock on Sunday when she left the business center. She went into the business center at 5 o'clock on Sunday. Did they say she was leaving the business center when they saw her? The cop talked to her. What time did they get on the scene? It's like the very first thing. They got there at like 4 something. I think I wrote it down. I feel like this is probably the most boring stream. Sorry, everybody.
Candace White said that for most of the day she was in the business center making phone calls and working through emails. She appeared worried as she was exiting the Motel business center, and when Officer Diggins asked her why she appeared worried, Mrs. White said she was concerned about a work-related issue. She said she was involved in commercial real estate. She said she never met the victim.
I know. But she would have if she would have known about the lien on the property, right? Maybe she just knew of it.
Yeah.
She could have known about it without talking to him.
But she definitely met him.
How do you know?
Because this has to be about her. Because she's the only person who he would say go back to California to.
Does it say where the crab trees are from? It would be on the report.
Hold on. No, it just said they were there for a volleyball tournament. And they didn't know the victim. Invoices. What's her room number?
103.
103. 2 nights, Saturday and Sunday. 1 key. That's the invoice.
No invoice for her?
Yeah, we've got it right here.
Oh.
It just says 2 nights, Saturday, Sunday, 1 key, Wi-Fi access. And then her credit card number.
What is her credit card number? And
8153.
where's the... Well, we know that this is probably the singer's card number. I see if there's anything else she had purchased. No?
No.
This is boring going through all of these.
I don't know why he has this, though.
Read about the Crabtree guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hold on. Sona said, so Ava was hiding the key from Veronica under her bed. Is that right?
They said maybe it was... She said she was hiding something.
Yeah.
They didn't say what it was. Something special.
I have something I need to keep safe, so I had to hide it under my mattress, and no guest should have to feel that way. So the key was stolen.
Let me see
Right.
when Veronica went into their room. Their room, 104. Let me see. Says she went in there, but she went in a lot of rooms.
If Veronica stole this, she could have given it to Julian. So that's why he had it. He put it in his keepsake box. And then I guess
Does this make you feel like a big dummy? That one guy who left you a comment saying we did a really good job is gonna really regret doing that.
well, there's a lot like floating out there. I feel like the other one,
It was more structured.
yeah, it was like, all right, now open this packet and
You had to
solve
like
this little
solve
bit.
it before you could move on to the next thing.
With this one, it's all just out there, and you just have to kind of like go through it all.
There is an unknown person that registers a key at the front desk at 317, which is right before the murder, and then they went to the pool deck, and then the crime happened right after that. I don't know who, that's the only one I can't locate who that's for.
An unknown person.
Yeah, because they don't ever go into a room. It says they registered at the front desk. But didn't somebody say that there was nobody at the front desk? How did somebody register for a key?
At what time?
317.
On Sunday?
Yeah, he was found dead at 3:30 by what's-her-face.
I thought that was wasn't that the old guy? Rich?
No, he was at the pool, but he has a different key card number.
I know, but he is the one who said that there was no one there
What time?
from 3 to 3:15. He said, I've been waiting for 15 minutes and no one's at the front desk.
Well, he already had a card though, so he didn't need one. He was just trying to resolve his room number. It says a new guest was registered.
Someone got another key though.
Who was that? What room number?
Replacement key. That was room 105.
Okay, maybe that was him then. Because that is the same guy, the Richard guy.
In 105.
So then that would put him at the pool. So he lost his key card in the laundry room. That was the last time he used his other card. And then he got his replacement right after that.
Mm-hmm. So what does that mean?
I have no idea. Maybe he thought he stole his turtle and he went and killed him. I'm too sleepy to figure it out. I feel so stupid.
Well, we know he got this from Veronica.
We assume.
Does he use the old card after he said he lost his first one?
I don't think so. I didn't see that. Let me double check though. I keep reading there's a back page here. No.
No.
Maybe he's just drunk. Why would they include that though?
What?
Just to throw you off course?
I'm sure they do some. They have to include stuff that doesn't matter. So, I mean, it seems to me like if I had to guess,
Oh wait.
someone just said wait too.
She can go first.
Okay, I'm waiting.
For which one?
Hmm.
Who are you waiting on, me or her?
I'll see what Sona has to say.
Okay, I might have something.
The key is a heart. It's a half of a heart. See?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can we find out what time she went to lunch?
She said nobody says only one exists.
Yeah, it could be more.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's weird that they brought that up though. What time did she go to lunch?
Who?
Veronica.
What was that in here?
Took a long lunch. She got back at 3:30. Did they say it was 12:30?
Where the shit did it go?
I wonder if I wrote that down. I might have something.
Yeah, she said she returned from lunch at 3:30.
Well, what time did she go to lunch?
That was written down somewhere else, I think.
I think it was like 12:30. I want to say.
Where was that? I know that was talked about somewhere else. Ah, yeah. She confirmed she left for lunch break around 1:30 p.m.
Okay. She also said that she offered Julian a coffee at 8:30 in the morning and then got busy and forgot about it, and that was the last time she saw him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, this says if she went to lunch at 1:30, she was in his room at 1:15 in Julian's room, his apartment.
Mm-hmm.
She said she didn't see him after she offered him the coffee at 8:30 this morning,
That's probably when she gave him the key.
or whatever she gave him.
It had to have been this.
Okay, so she would have had to steal it out of the other room, which is 104.
Did she go in there?
She's been in all the rooms. She was in room 104 at 11 a.m.
Okay.
She was in there at 11 a.m. and then she went to room 103, which is Candace's room, at 11:30. And then she was in Chad's room at 12. And then she was not anywhere else until she went to the laundry room.
Maybe she confronted Candace.
Maybe she did.
She might have. Maybe
Whoever spat.
Yeah, maybe she found the note.
But why'd she put that in his special box and throw it?
To get rid of it.
Mm.
Because it implicates her. If she was jealous.
I don't know. I feel like this is a stretch. Like you couldn't arrest somebody for the information we have right now.
Well,
This just looks funny.
It makes sense. It's making sense, I think.
So she was in Chad's, or not, yeah, she was in Chad's room, and then she was in Julian's room. She gets around, man. And then she didn't come back until she found him.
She could have killed him when she was there the first time. And then left and come back to make it seem like, oh my God, something terrible's happened. Because naturally she would have been the one to find him because she's the maid.
Well, yeah, but he also, they did say that they heard them using loud voices and talking in the hallway. The Ava lady did. She was complaining. What time was the complaint?
That was on Saturday.
Okay.
Julian and that woman, who I can only assume is the housekeeper, were being very loud outside.
So maybe she found out about it. But then why would she steal the key?
Maybe she put the key in there to frame the guy who won the key.
That seems weird.
I don't know. Because if they, well, I don't know. Because she threw the box away. So what sense does that make? If she was trying to frame him, she would have left it there. That doesn't work.
But some unknown person went into the murder room at 2:19. And it was one of the Crabtrees. I think Ava. Why would she go in there?
Into the murder room?
Yes. That's real close to the murder time. And if he was already dead, then somebody would have known.
Yeah. How would she have gotten in there and why?
I don't know. It says that their key card was used for room 106. I like that these cards just open any door, by the way. It's absurd. That shouldn't happen. Because I have Buck Crabtree's card.
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 cards that go into their apartment unit.
Mm-hmm.
I have his. I know that because I confirmed with the laundry room. This one I would assume is Ava. And then there's another one where they go to the room, the pool deck, and then the room again. I don't know who that, I guess the girl, the daughter. I don't know why she's wandering around on her own. But I doubt the daughter would go in there.
But I thought you said you knew it was Ava.
I'm just assuming just by process of elimination. That key card. Well, I don't know, because these key cards seem to just be able to open any door. So maybe that's somebody went into the Crabtree's room, and then went into the murder room right after. Crabtree room 215, murder room 219.
And that wasn't Veronica?
No, it's not her card. But that card isn't used anywhere else.
So it has to be the replacement card.
No, I think I have a number for that one.
Do you?
Yes, this is a replacement card, the 2017. It's registered after the murder, or during the murder. That's this. 2011, which means if they're going in order, that's the lowest one. So I don't know who checked into the hotel first. Is there
Probably the guy who lives there.
No. His number is like 0001. Stu.
Oh. So you want to know who checked in first?
I don't know if we have that information. It doesn't have their card number listed. But someone went to the Crabtree room, which would have, I guess if they would have taken the key. Oh, I wonder if that's the maintenance. I wonder if that's Julian's room or card. But you never see him going into his own room.
He never goes into his own room?
Not on this. 2-4. You see Veronica going into his room. Unless, hold on. Unless all these spots I thought were Veronica checking stuff was actually him, but he wouldn't have gone into Chad's room. That doesn't make sense.
Well, why not? What room is it?
What do you mean?
What room number is Chad's?
He's Chad?
Yeah.
102. What time does he go? Does he go into Chad's room?
I don't know. I'm looking to see if he's got...
Does he have timestamps?
What'd you say, 10 what?
2.
Yeah, I mean, he's got stuff in here for 102.
Does it say what time? Or do any of them have a time?
Nope. It just shows that he's been in there.
Okay, what about any of the other ones? Are any of them time-stamped?
No, it's all just... like, supplies that he used. But they'd be in chronological order. That would make sense.
Okay, when's the air conditioner work order for? Okay, this one.
That is Sunday. Or sorry, Saturday.
We don't have any Saturdays on here. Ah! Well, no, this has to be Veronica because she found the body, and that syncs up with the 3:30 entry into that room.
What was it? Room 104? That's where they...
That's the Crabtrees. There's a record book placed Julian in the Crabtree room.
Wait, here's... Okay, so that's...
104.
104 is the last job that he has down here.
Okay. What does it
The
say?
AC check. 1 hour.
What did he cross out?
You can't read it, but it just says cranks, AC check. I don't think I can read what was written under that.
Okay, so that would make sense if it were him checking that and then going into that other room. Maybe that's just,
Before that, he's got something about the turtle written.
what did it say?
Turtle lost in the desert sand, hidden and forgotten? Or did you finally see there was no race to win?
I don't know, I get that. Maybe Julian stole the key and put it in his fancy box. And he wrote this thing about a lover. And they were blaming it on Veronica the whole time. How are we supposed to solve this? This was convoluted crime activity.
Guy who checked in really wants to stay in 106 instead. Careful.
That's the rich guy.
But why did he say careful? What is he being careful of? 106.
Careful about 106? He doesn't.
Did I notice the key has all the suits on it?
Oh, yeah.
What the shit was going on with that turtle?
Man, I feel like we're still a little cloudy on the turtle. I still don't know if it's the guy's dead wife or if it's hers.
Buck Crabtree said he was at the casino. Yeah, he returned to the motel because his wife asked him to find their daughter's lost good luck charm. He said he only met the victim when Mr. Ford arrived at the room to check the AC unit that day. After that encounter, Mr. Crabtree then returned to the casino until his wife and daughter returned.
Should we look up a clue?
No.
No clue?
I wanted to try and look for the turtle can be prize money that Veronica and Julian stole. Where did they first mention the turtle?
I thought it was in there. We also don't have a murder weapon. This has
His
blood
wife's
on it.
turtle was stolen. So that's got to be his wife's turtle. I was thinking like an actual turtle at first.
This has blood on it. What if this was the murder weapon? There's no blood on it, but his eyeball's gouged.
Yeah, that's true.
And they said you need to find the murder weapon. And there hasn't been any talk of any kind of murder weapon throughout any of this.
So I said careful because Julian hid the turtle in room 106.
Could be.
Why would he steal this? And what's the good luck charm? Maybe that's another red herring. Doesn't matter. So if he put that turtle in there,
Is this a murder weapon?
it could be, because that would definitely rupture your eyeball. You
Is that
know?
enough to kill you?
Maybe.
So he's bleeding from his head.
And there's
There's also a stripe on him.
you could have wiped it off, you know?
Maybe.
And then rinsed it. I mean, it'd
So
be
that
easy to
mean-
get blood off of that, so
So would that be Crabtree that killed him? He's the one that had the key. He come and murder him?
Crabtree, what, for taking his wife's turtle?
It wasn't his wife's turtle. I thought
Who-
it was Rich. I thought it was Rich, the rich guy,
Cogswell.
the drunk.
Yeah.
It's his dead wife's turtle. Was it him? No, he was getting a new key card at the time, and he was drunk too.
Okay, so, all right, so if the guy who won this,
He doesn't really have any motive that I've been able to see.
it makes more sense that this was stolen. I don't know.
Maybe we should look. It doesn't tell you the answer. It just points you in the right direction.
I know, but it still pisses me off to not be able to put the pieces together.
Well, how about I look at it and I can give you a slighter clue of which direction to look?
No, that's just like
Why?
it's like a reach around.
Well, it's getting
Like-
late. People want a resolution. We're not going to come back to this.
I just feel like with all the information here, they clearly give you everything you need.
They don't.
Elsewise, they wouldn't release the game. They expect you to be able to do it on your own. Sona wants to see the room map again. There it is. I think he could have had a future songwriting if he could only figure out the structure. I always told him, words count, don't count your words.
Oh, that's the count your words thing.
Oh,
the
yeah.
clue.
I have a few words on this map here, and I hope they count for something.
A few words on this map. They count for something.
Maybe that has something to do with it.
I don't know. But somebody went into the Crabtree room and then the murder room 4 minutes later. And then he died. Although, who's the guy? Not Buck. What's his name? Buck?
Yeah.
He's shown going into his own room. Oh. Well, hold on. Mysterious person goes to room 104. and then room 106.
Mm-hmm.
So if you assume that maybe that's Buck with his key, it shows Buck at 2:30 in room 101. Is that the gym?
That's laundry.
Okay, so he's 2:19 is the entry to room 106, which is where he was killed. And then Buck goes to do the laundry room at 2:30.
Is that when the old man ran into him?
Yes.
He could have been washing his bloody clothes.
That's what I was just thinking, and that's why he was mean to him. Killed him with his key.
But why?
Maybe he was having an affair with his wife. That doesn't really make any sense.
No, we don't know that they're from... Well, maybe because of... Could the key have been stolen before and he went looking for the key? And maybe he found it in there? That's why he said...
Julian?
Yeah. Which is why he wrote careful. Because...
But why would he go into that room minutes before he goes into the other room?
Into which room?
The Crabtree room.
Why would who go in there?
Him.
Who?
Julian, the guy that got killed.
Why would he go into the Crabtree room?
Yes.
Did he?
Somebody went into the Crabtree room, an unmarked person. It's the only 2 times you see this number, so I'm assuming that maybe that's Julian. He goes into room 104, which is the Crabtree room, at 2:15, and then goes into the murder room at 2:19. And then he's in the laundry room. So I don't know. Maybe Julian went into the room to steal the key and they got into a skirmish and they went over to the other room and then he went and did his laundry. Well, why would he kill him? He doesn't really have a reason to.
For stealing his key?
Okay. So are we just guessing that it's the Crabtree man? It's a shitty... We don't even know if that's worth anything. It could just be like a trophy that you get. It doesn't say if that key has any value. Why is everybody fighting over the casino key? I feel like it's probably just a trinket they give you when you win money.
I don't know. Maybe... Is there something on this that...
Oh, no, that says like $12. Surely that's not worth killing anybody over.
What work did he document for 106?
106 is the room he was murdered in. That's the one that was undergoing renovation.
Carpet. And more water damage. 5 feet from the back. Water damage. Could he have been cleaning up a crime scene?
Who, Julian?
Yeah.
Don't know. Here, hand me those papers again.
That could be water damage.
Well,
Water.
They have the whole map of the room. I wonder if that's important.
Maybe he walked in to 106 and he wasn't supposed to see what Julian was doing in there. Maybe there was like blood and shit on the floor.
Why would there be blood on that's?
When he said water damage, maybe that's why they...
Just be water. They would have said
Or-
blood stains on the floor.
But he's also replacing all the carpet? I don't know. He only goes in there once? Oh shit! Hold on. Hold on. Wait. No, I think I don't think that could be it. Probably never mind. No. No. In the laundry room, that was Crabtree and Cogswell. The guy who was there with his family, who won the key, and the old man.
Where's the song about the bum dad?
The bum dad.
That one's about him. Was that a song or was that the drunk guy complaining? Somebody was talking about the bum dad leaving your kids and your wife.
Yeah. No, not that one.
That one's about Stu. We're losing stuff here.
That's about the woman. Where was that? Was that in here?
No, I don't think so. I thought that the singer guy said it. Is it on the flyer? Oh no, that was us. Where the hell did everything go?
That wasn't it, was it?
Oh, it was on Veronica's notes. Loser dad hangs, but I'm gonna read over these again. Eugene, as show all day, came back right after the one cop went after Chad. Chad, pretty sure he was in his room all day. When I went to clean his room around noon, he was there. Which I think is that entry I told you. We argued a while. Loser dad hangs back from his family. I think he spent all Saturday at the casino. Saw him go into the casino again Sunday morning. The mom seems real stiff. Gave me the stink eye more than once. Oh, maybe, did you hear that? The mom gave her the stink eye more than once. Maybe because she had a thing for Julian. Oh wait, they're from Santa Cruz. Where's that?
I think that's California.
That's where they're from. Maybe that lady hates her husband.
Yeah.
He's out gambling all the time. They were at their volleyball tournament. Maybe this is about her. Maybe he killed him because he was sleeping with his wife, or trying to. Ooh, Julian was in room 104. Maybe he caught them. But then why would he go over to the next room and get killed there? That wouldn't make any sense. Or maybe my original guess is correct, and that is, what's her name? Ava, the wife? If that is her key card, which she's not listed anywhere else on here, if she went into that room with him, then maybe they were caught. Although, and then the guy was doing his laundry right after. I don't know. Let me read this again. I guess you stalked me online. You and I were a one-time mistake. Go back to California. I found someone to go with me because I'm relocating somewhere far away. I found someone to go with me. You and I were a one-time mistake. Go back to California. This is not enough information. Sona said Veronica, she wrote that creepy dissection of all the guests. They also said they didn't know where Stu was all day.
Yeah.
But he was in room 100, which is the... What's 100?
100.
Lobby? No?
Stu's
Oh.
apartment.
He was in his own apartment at 220. And then he went to the crime scene after that, after it happened. So, I don't think it was him.
So we can cross him off at least. Because that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah. So it's either Veronica or Mr. or Mrs. Crabtree. And we have the turtle, but there was no, like, nothing attached to it to know where that was found or what that has to do with anything else.
Well, I mean, this right here is weird, him writing about the turtle.
What did he say about it?
Turtle lost in the desert sand, hidden and forgotten? Or did you finally see there was no race to win? Turtle lost in the desert sand, hidden and forgotten? Or did you finally see there was no race to win? I don't know what that means.
This also mentions sand.
I think that's just talking about being in the desert, comparing his motel to a ship. We do need a red string and a whiteboard.
I know. I feel like this has to be some sort of a clue.
What about the turtle?
No, I never thought that I would feel so stuck and so free at once. Your name, become the key, unlock my heart, meet my memories, shake hands, say how do you do, and goodbye, and take me with you. That mentions a key.
He talks about going someplace with someone.
Mm-hmm.
So he was going to go somewhere with her, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm. And this is written on the page for 206. Which, that's not where he was killed. Who's in 206? Veronica.
I think they were lovers.
Yeah. That's what it seems like.
I think I got this at like the local board game store, like tabletop store. There are like a million of these. We played one before. I think it was called the Night Stalker or something like that. It was structured much more differently than this. That one had like different packets. So you would open one packet and there'd be like a mini puzzle to solve with that. And then once you got that figured out, you move on to the next one. And then by the end, you can put the whole thing together. This just tells you a guy got murdered. And then you have to just kind of sift through everything without any direction. So it's a bit more difficult than the other one we did.
Well, she also lied and said she saw him leaving, Veronica saw him leaving his room at 8:30, but it said she was in his room at 8:30. That would be strange if she wasn't, just saw him, and then she saw him again. Went into his room at 1:15.
Mm-hmm.
She said that she didn't see him again until 3:30. So why did she lie? She went into his room 1:15. And then somebody went into room 106.
And
We don't know. Unless there's anywhere with the key card, other key card numbers written down. I don't think any of the did any of those have their key card number? I don't think they did.
the invoices,
Yeah.
no. It just says 2 keys, 1 key,
Because everybody
1
either
key,
went.
1 key.
The reason I was able to figure it out is because the people either went into their room and then also like a laundry room or gym. But Veronica and Julian would be the only ones who have cards that would work in different rooms. If you or Stu. But he has a different key card number. The only person I don't have a key card number for is Julian, so the only thing that makes sense is that these are Julian's. These unknowns. Because we know he was in this room.
Mm-hmm.
So that means the only other track for him was that he was in the Crabtree room right before that.
Mm-hmm.
Something happened here. And then 4 minutes later, he went into his other room and said there was no forced entry. So he either brought somebody with him or somebody followed him in.
Does this number appear anywhere else?
No. But it doesn't show any keyed entry for him going into his own room either.
It only shows other people going in?
Just Veronica.
Yeah, Crabtree canceled the overstay at the last minute. Right there.
People are still going in and out of that room until late on Sunday, unless that was for like Monday.
No, it only says Friday and Saturday.
There's still people going into that room. Room 106 or room 104.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's in there at 3:55. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna figure this out. Clue. What if we're right and this is just a shady game?
It might be.
It usually just like tells you to look at something. Feeling stuck? Try reading Veronica's letter again. If you need a hint, click on hints and reveals and enter the password check-in for some spoiler-free help.
Try reading Veronica's letter again.
Oh yeah, we haven't done that in a long time.
Please help me. Someone close to me was murdered. Julian and I met when he was hired to fix up this motel. He looked like an average, hardworking guy, but I know he had the soul of an artist. He saw something in me too, I think. Something more than just another housekeeper. Julian was so different from my ex, Chad. To think I almost married Chad until he tried to rob a bank. Now he's the main suspect in Julian's murder. So the day before everything went wrong, Chad surprised me with a visit. He said he was out on parole, which now I know was a lie. When the cops showed up here, after Julian was killed, Chad stole my car and took off. They still haven't found him. Meanwhile, the cops keep coming around to my place asking if I know where Chad is and why he killed Julian, but I don't know anything. They say that if I don't help them, they'll throw me in jail, but I didn't do anything. Maybe the cops will finally leave me alone if you can help me figure out what happened that day. I thought Chad was in his room the whole time, but he could have slipped out at some point. I just don't know when. I've dug through the trash to try and find clues that might help. I don't have a lot, but I've included as much as I could. My neighbor Eugene is this pretty observant guy who writes songs about the guests who come through here. I think his lyrics might give you more insight into the people who were here the weekend Julian died. There's some things that belong to Julian too, like his keepsake box. Eugene found it in the riverbed, which I don't get. Julian kept what he called his little memories in there. I don't think he would have thrown it away like that. Okay.
Those aren't good little memories. That was the murder weapon.
Well, maybe they were replaced. If he kept his keepsakes in that box and someone emptied them out and put evidence in that they were trying to get rid of, then maybe that's why that stuff was in there.
Why don't we see the keepsakes?
Why
don't we get to see the keepsakes?
Oh, I don't know. But if she kind of knew him and knew that he kept his keepsakes in this box, like, he wouldn't have had the key until whatever, like the day before this happened. So that wouldn't make sense. It's like they had to have emptied it out and then put...
Yeah, I think the key, it has to be the murder weapon. There's nothing else it could be.
Yeah. Yeah, they haven't... Unless it was this. No, it had to have been the key. That's the only... Yeah, it's the only possible option because they haven't included any information about other possible weapons that could have been used or anything that would lead you to believe that he got killed any other way. So it's got to be the key. Yeah, the tin is all the damning evidence. This is his blood.
It looks that way.
And he's from California himself. So hold on. this might be old because it's from when he lived in California. So he
Why
gave
did he
this.
say go back to California? At the bottom. Well, the hints link doesn't work.
Well, I think it's safe to say he was going to go somewhere with Veronica. So maybe this is not old. He just got an old business card. And he wrote this breakup letter on his business card. And I feel like whoever he gave this to either killed him, if it was the wife, or the husband found it and he killed him. What do you think?
Well, we need means, motive, and opportunity. I just feel like there's so much gray area. There's not like a single thing where it's like, that's it. The only thing that seemed like it was maybe a good one was the owner. That was like the only one. Because he was going to lose his hotel. If that guy didn't disappear.
That's probably the big red herring of the whole
I'm
thing.
Sure. But that's like the only conclusive anything that we got out of all this
But
shit.
this.
What? That doesn't tell us anything.
It does. Because
also, why would
here's
you write
something.
A note like that? Just to keep.
If their daughter had a volleyball tournament in Reno, there are plenty of hotels there. Why would they stay at this shitty little sunset motel out in the desert unless, like he said, she stalked him, found out where he was staying, and then was coming to, I don't know, try to convince him to be with her, and then maybe her husband found out.
Could be.
Because that makes sense to me. He's letting her know he's about to leave with Veronica. He says we were a one-time mistake.
Yeah. He did do the laundry right after.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that seems like the most likely scenario. Unless that lady's stalked him and she's crazy and she murdered him.
What, and then her husband covered for her?
Oh, yeah, he was doing the laundry. What do you think, Sona? We did look at the songs again. I feel like...
There was the one about the owner.
One about the real estate agent.
I mean, then it makes sense. The guy, he had the key on him. And he's like, I'm just going to jam this in your fucking eye. You know, and...
It's the most straightforward explanation.
Well, should we go for it?
I was trying to see if there were any, like, weird clues in this picture. I couldn't figure anything out. But, like, also, why would they give us this? This has to be a clue. I don't get anything out of that. Except for that we know that's his handwriting.
Ready to be me. Who would be able to open Julian's box to put all the damning evidence in?
Maybe it was already open.
No. Sona thinks it's Veronica.
Well, she might be right.
I mean, I think I said that before too as a possibility if she.
Maybe he was having it. Well, that seems like a stretch.
Don't do it yet.
I'm not. I'm seeing if this link works. I'm getting sleepy though.
Still trying to think of this turtle.
I don't think
Do you
the
think
turtle.
that's just bullshit?
Yeah, I think it's stupid.
Maybe it all like weaves together.
It's probably gonna be something ridiculous. This passcode that they gave me didn't seem to want to work. Oh wait, I got it to work. I have to type it in all caps. Well, there's tons of hints. Oh my gosh. Do you want me to go through them?
It's just gonna give it away.
No, it gives you hints so that you don't have to get spoiled. Okay. It says matching key cards with times they're used will help you discover each guest movement. We did that. Each key card is registered to a guest, but there is no direct link between the key card numbers and the guest name, so how else can you determine which key belongs to which guest? One key card was registered on the day of the murder. Who was charged for a spare key? We know that. Julian mentions in his journal something will unlock things important to him.
Yeah, we did that. That was the
Julian
Roni.
gets familiar enough with another person at the motel to use a nickname for them. Veronica's nickname, Roni, shows up in 2 of Julian's poems. What do the poems have in common? Did we figure out that? Oh, that's just for the lock combination. Okay, EP release flyer hint. Pay attention to Eugene's note about Julian. Do any of these sentences draw your attention to keywords?
Yeah, I think that was about the combination.
Okay. Eugene specifically mentions Julian counted his words. You can apply this information. We did that. Note the sounds when speaking of the song title. I want your tricks free. Note the sounds when speaking of the song title. I want your tricks free. I want your tricks free. Does that sound like something else?
I want your tricks free. Tricks free. I want your tricks free.
That doesn't sound like anything.
I want your tricks free. I want your tricks free.
This is the worst stream we've ever done. Note the sounds when speaking of the song title.
The sounds. I want your tricks free. What's to note?
Where does it say that?
Right there. I want your tricks free.
Does it say anything else about it? Who would get anything out of that by reading that whole paper? Okay. Pay attention to Julian's nickname for Veronica in the poems titled Want Your Tricks Free Part 2 and Want Your Tricks Free Part 3. It's Roni. What does that have to do? Note the sentence structure of the poems. I think maybe that's talking about the.
So it said left turn again. That was written down somewhere, wasn't it? Was that napkin one?
That's right here.
Left, right, and left again.
They just keep saying note the sounds when speaking of the poem title.
Why'd you say left turn again?
Because it says left turn.
Well, on this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that left turn back in the year of the rat. Eugene has an obsession with directions.
Okay. Do you want more reveals?
I guess.
It says the description of each guest on Eugene's map on the back of the flyer corresponds to the descriptions on Veronica's notes.
Oh, I think that's just trying to get you to know where they are.
Oh. Richard was charged for a replacement key card. We know that. Here are the numbers of each key card and the name of the guest they belong to. Oh, that is Julian.
So you got that right.
Ava is 2014. Let me make sure I had that right. Okay. So Ava went to the pool deck and room 104, which is where she lives. Okay, I think we got everything. Yeah.
Tricks free crab tree.
Huh?
Someone said year of the rat, the key cards.
I don't get it.
What's the year of the rat?
I don't know.
Look it up.
I can't. Oh, make this go away.
What's the year of the rat?
I thought we're in the year of the rat, or we just finished the year of the rat.
I don't know. Look it up. Jess can't navigate off of the clue page or else she'll lose it. And I can't do it with the stream. So if you can, find out what the year of the rat
Why?
is.
Where do you see that?
Right here.
What does it say? Oh.
Since all of the cards end in like 2013, 20 whatever.
Well, that's smart.
"2020 was the year of the rat."
There's no 2020. What does it say? The left turn back. In the year of the rat.
2008 was another one, I guess.
I think there's a 1008. No, 2008. Does the key do anything? Does it like open up?
This?
No, the key, the actual key.
Oh, no, it just has Ambitious Card Casino on it.
It just says key to the casino touch tool.
Touch tool.
Wait a minute, hold on. You can call this number.
Oh, you can?
Maybe.
Okay.
Make sure this doesn't close.
That thought crossed my mind for a second. I was like,
Who
no,
would
they
do
wouldn't.
that?
I was like, they wouldn't have a real working number to call, so I didn't even say anything.
I better not call somebody. I'll be real embarrassed.
Get your speaker on.
Looking for a contract in the LA area. I appreciate your call, but unfortunately, I'm currently relocating my business. As Darrell said, I endeavor to live the life which I have imagined. Take care.
That's not even doing anything.
Okay.
It says voicemail revealed when the phone number on the breakup note is called. To read the voicemail, okay. And then PI note. These are hidden documents.
Hidden documents.
Well,
Hey, is there what's the key card ending in 2016?
that is Rich C.
Cogswell?
Yeah.
The old man. Is this the one he lost?
Yeah. His new one was 2017.
So this is his original key card.
Oh, hold on. On the maintenance request forms, there's one from Ava on Saturday. It says Julian and that woman who I can only assume was the housekeeper were being very loud outside when I was trying to have some quiet time with my family at night. Please tell them to keep their voices down if they're going to be outside after dark. And then her husband sent in the request form that said, on the same day, said, please fix the AC in our room. The thermostat won't stay put. And yesterday it got really cold after the sun went down and my wife was in a terrible mood all night because she heard them fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Not because of the AC. The Crabtree was butthurt because of Julian and Veronica fighting. Whatever they were fighting about. Okay, I haven't revealed it, but I am reading some hints. Ava did not kill him because she got back from Olivia's tournament from Reno at 3:55.
Mm-hmm.
He was already dead by then. I think we lost somewhere in the shuffle what time they returned.
Okay. Well, she was not our prime suspect.
I know.
Sona said he wasn't even good looking. Well, he's in kind of a bad way right there. He's got a ruptured eyeball, and he's dead. So maybe in some different lighting, you know.
Stu is not the murderer.
Okay, that's
So that
that's on
leaves
track.
either Chad, Richard, or Buck. Why doesn't it say Veronica? Nobody's worried about her acting a fool?
I guess not.
Whatever, I guess she can't be it. So between those three, it would be Buck. Right? Which is what we're leaning towards anyway.
That's like the most salacious outcome, it seems to me.
All right, well, between those three, you go with Buck?
I guess so.
This is their website. They said it's between those three. All right, let's see what it says. Hello, investigator. Congrats on putting Buck Crabtree behind bars.
We got him.
That's what we kept saying. He didn't care about his family, but still felt possessive enough to murder Julian Ford in a fit of rage. What if Julian just told Ava it was over to her face instead of slipping her that note? Oh, okay. That's why he was in their room.
Yeah.
Because he put the note in there. I thought I'd pass along what happened since Buck was picked up by police. According to Veronica, I knew that Buck Crabtree was a loser, but I didn't think he was a killer. Officer Klein got in touch with me to fill me in on what happened. Buck discovered the note that Julian and Miss Crabtree, about them, went to confront Julian about the affair where he was working, and things escalated to the point where Buck killed him with the key thing he won from the casino. Then he put the evidence in Julian's box after the murder, which is why there's blood on it, and threw it in the river where Eugene found it. After your detective pointed the finger, the cops took another look at everything and decided to talk to the Crabtrees again. I wish I was a fly on the wall during that conversation, but Officer Klein just told me that it got heated and Buck confessed. I hope that their daughter is okay, though. Maybe this will be good for her. Her mom can move on and they can get a fresh start. What a heartless, thoughtless man. I hope he has plenty of time to think in his cell. Speaking of men in jail, the cops finally tracked Chad down in Carson City. Turns out he abandoned my car when he got a flat and decided to hike out to Lake Taco. I heard that while he was out fishing, a couple mushroom hunters stumbled on his campsite. By the time Chad got back to camp, the rangers and cops were already there. I would have loved to see the look on his face. So I got my car back and moved out east just like Julie and I had planned. Not New York, though. I'm living in a little town called Cool Pond near a little lake in Maryland. There's a community college not far, and I'm going back to school next semester. Meanwhile, I've got a job at a place called Captain's Log. The owner, Lacey, is awesome, and so is her first mate. That's what she calls her bartender. They're helping me settle in and feel welcome. Lacey also agreed to have Eugene play at Captain's Log on his tour. I'm looking forward to seeing him again. Jesus, this is a lot of unnecessary information. I called the Sunset to make sure Stu mails me my last paycheck, and he's as curmudgeonly as ever, which is good to know, actually. He did say something and that surprised me, though. He named 106 the Cogswell Suite and offered Spaceman a free stay. What Stu told me was that Spaceman, who now I know is really named Richard, called to apologize for his behavior that weekend. He was grieving his wife and lost her favorite trinket, a little turtle she picked up on their honeymoon decades ago. Then the conversation turned to life and loneliness, all kinds of real human stuff I never would have imagined that Stu ever considered. Maybe he's not as grimy as I thought. So the Sunset Motel is going to stick around a while longer, but I bet he's got that realtor's business card in a desk drawer somewhere. Thanks to you, the killer's in jail. There you go. That was ridiculous.
Fuck you, dude.
Very anticlimactic
We gotcha.
ending there.
We got it, though.
Yeah.
We won.
After we spun our wheels for like 2.5 hours.
Well, it doesn't matter. We solved the case. even if you hadn't looked up anything, I think that was our guy.
Well,
We put the story together. We won.
yeah,
So, good job.
we did it.
Good sleuthing.
Sona was helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't have done it without you.
There it is, guys. Wrapped up the case. Murder at the Motel.
I'm about to wrap up my eyelids.
Well, Sona said so, the most obvious answer.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah, I thought there was no way.
I mean, it was the only thing that made sense given what we were working with here, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish they would have given us more tea on their affair.
Mm-hmm.
Like you need that. You need that.
Yeah, a little more fuel for the fire.
Yeah, they gave us nothing. Gave us all kinds of.
That's why you should feel good
Ugh,
about putting the pieces together.
I don't feel good. There would have been more secrets. There would have been text messages or something. She was stalking him online. We could have looked at her profiles, hacked into her computer.
Well,
That's how they do it on the shows.
well, we did it the old-fashioned way.
Ugh. I hate that.
All right, guys. Well, there it is.
Oh my goodness. Ooh.
We won the day.
We did.
And I guess that's about it for now. So I'll thank you guys for hanging out and hope to see you soon on Monday night for another live stream. Don't have a stream theme yet, but I hope to get one in place for this coming week because I didn't do it last week and I feel bad. So thanks again, Sona.
Thank you. You're very helpful.
And
I'm sitting here looking up Year of the Rat, like, trying to be cool, and it was just something dumb.
well,
We're sleuthing too hard. We wanted it to make too much sense.
Sparrow, have a good night. And Monday through Thursday, I'll be back for some video games, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, everyone, take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing, I'll be back very soon with another video for you to watch. Bye-bye.
Bye.